So just finish the arms, both arms, and we can come up then, and we're going to do the head, neck, and shoulders. So we're going to sit at the head here. And we're going to place our feet on the top of the shoulders. So notice that I'm sitting close enough so that I have a bend in my knees, and my hands are behind me for support. And then we're just going to do alternating compression, starting out laterally, and then working your way medially. So it's more the arch of your feet, just contouring right over the top of the shoulders. And then you want to press down on one. Can you turn that music down, please? Because it makes me want to move. So you want to press down on one and just hold the pressure. And then come and press down on the other side and hold the pressure. Then you're going to move closer, and your feet are going to pin their shoulders to the ground while your arms come in between your legs, and with your palms up, you're going to get at the back of their head and have them inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to bring their chin as close to their sternum as possible. So it stretches out their lower neck quite a bit, and you're going to hold. And then you're going to lower the head to the mat, and you're going to take one foot off, and then you're going to laterally flex to that shoulder. So this is lateral flexion. It's not rotation, so the head doesn't deviate from the center. So it's pure lateral flexion. You're going to have them inhale, and this foot stabilizes the shoulder, and on the exhale you laterally flex to the other shoulder, to point of resistance. And you want to hold for a couple of breaths, and then bring back, and then change so that this foot now is stabilizing this shoulder. Have them take another inhale, and on the exhale laterally flex to the other side, and hold at point of resistance. And then back to center. Then you're going to move closer, and you're going to do some cervical traction. So you're going to place one hand over the other, and you're going to come at the base of their neck. So your little fingers are hooked up underneath the occipital ridge. So one hand over the other. And you're going to inhale, and on the exhale just shift your body weight back a little bit so that they feel some cervical traction. And you can do that a couple times. As you release, inhale, and then as you lean back, you exhale. Okay. It's nice, easy cervical traction. Next is that now their head is back on the mat. And this is going to be bilaterally, where we're going to palpate on either side for their mastoid processes. And then you're going to hook your fingers up underneath the occipital ridge, just on the inside of the mastoid process. And you're going to inhale, and on the exhale you're going to lean back so that they get digital compression up underneath their occipital ridge, but also cervical traction. So you're going to do that until you get to just to the center of the spine. So your fingers are going to end up on either side of the spinous process of C2, the axis. And then you're going to work your way back out to the mastoid process. And now, just to end this brief segment, we're going to scoop the head up. So the back of our palms are going to be resting on the mat, and the tips of our fingers are going to be up underneath the occipital ridge in this particular point, gallbladder 20. So feel on yourself, first of all. Palpate for your mastoid processes, please, on either side. And then you're going to go medially in between the mastoid process and the muscular attachment of the trapezius as it attaches on the back of the head. there's an indentation there, especially if you bring your head back. You'll feel your thumbs go into another indentation that's rather dull ache back in there. Y'all feel that? That's gallbladder 20. And that's a classic point for neck pain and particularly headache pain. So that's where we're going to do it. So we're going to bring the head up and we're going to hook our fingers right in there. So the weight of our head is leaning on my fingertips. I'm not really even pressing up. What I am doing though is hooking my fingers like back towards me, directing the pressure back towards me. That sends nice direct digital finger compression right into gallbladder 20. And then we're just going to release, and we're going to end by stimulating this one point right on the top of the head. And you'll know where this point is by if you drew an imaginary line from the tip of the nose over the top of the head and the highest portion of the ears over the top where that intersects, there's a point there. That's crown chakra point. And you want to put one thumb over the other and just lightly press that way. Do that 2 or 3 times, 4 or 5 times, or holding it, either way. Okay. And then you just slowly break contact. So